clapping noise that we love, ladies and gentlemen, Ian Colyer!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, yes. My name's Ian. How's everyone's Monday? All good? Well, excellent, that's all good. Well, my name's Ian. I'll just clear it up right from the beginning for you. Don't be fooled by my accent. I haven't come from a posh background at all. No, I actually come from quite a rough character Stone Edge of Brighton. I do try to be very community spirited though, wasn't it? I try to muck in. Can backfire horribly sometimes. Someone from my block of flats, they asked me to help them move some furniture once. I ended up getting arrested for an accessory to burglary. I just struck the neighbourhood, watched everything for that. But overall though, if you are actually living in Brighton itself though, it's a very safe city really. I mean, if you ever are the victim of crime down in Brighton, it'd probably be most likely due to bike theft more than anything else. I mean, yeah, a lot of other towns though, if you were to get into an altercation with the wrong person down a dark alley, you might be threatened that you won't be walking home later, whereas the problem of being a victim of crime down in Brighton is you probably will be walking home later. Tough city, but it's true. But I love living in Brighton. I don't know if any of you have been to Brighton, but it's the quirky, laid-back, bohemian, anything goes vibe of the place there, which I love really. I mean, it wouldn't be unusual to see a fully grown man do their work commute on a skateboard down there. I saw someone commuting on a penny farthing once, no one batting an eyelid. I actually had a work colleague arrive late in the office one morning saying, sorry I'm late, a lot of congestion on the route in. I was saying, I thought the roads were pretty clear this morning. He was saying, I wouldn't know. I was doing parkour. I was just trying to avoid the potholes, I suppose, isn't it? But ways and means. But no, I was reading an article lately actually, because they reckon chivalry's dying these days. They do. Apparently men aren't giving up their seats for women in public places as much as they used to due to the old modern day equality. I mean, me personally, I was brought up to always give up my seat for a woman. That's why I was so shit at musical chairs as a kid, really. Tough-shouldered. Well, I agree, I reckon chivalry does seem to be dying out these days. I actually saw one bloke on the train recently. He was absolutely refusing to give up his seat for this pregnant woman's demand for him. He's sitting there going, look here, love, I found the seat first. It's been a long day. I'm knackered. Tough. She's going, oh yeah. Well, I've got back and hip pain and I'm feeling very nauseous right now. Plus, my doctor told me I shouldn't be standing up for long periods of time. Eventually, though, another passenger intervenes, siding with the bloke is going, look here, love, it's not his fault you're pregnant, is it? She's going, he's my fucking husband. It's all true, but that's not a case of bringing back chivalry. I don't know what is, but what I actually do think they should bring back though is smoking in pubs. I do, even though I don't actually smoke. No, I can explain it. It's because often I'll be talking to someone in a pub and just out of the blue they'll suddenly go, Ian, do you fancy joining me outside? I'll go for a fag. No, I don't. What is the point in having a smoking ban to prevent non-smokers from dying from passive smoking? If whenever the smokers go outside for a cigarette, just take some non-smokers outside with them anyway. It's the whole way though, they're so desperate for a cigarette, they're too impatient to finish their conversation first. They don't do that for anything else. I've never known anyone else in the pub going, well mate, I always thought that Cristiano Ronaldo's much better than Thierry Henry for the whole of their career, but I just couldn't help thinking that during their time in the Premier League, sorry, do you mind joining me in the toilet? I'll go for a shit. Go on then, yeah, it works for you. But no, but I am mid-40s now. I am. What I'm finding though, whenever I'm catching up with mates these days, the older they're getting, the more conscious they're getting now about not trying to dress up too youthfully for their age anymore, particularly as their body shape's changed a bit now. I met up with a mate, Terry, for a pint a few weekends ago. One of the first things I did ask him was, how long have you been wearing those skinny jeans for then, mate? Since I put on 2 stone, they were boot cut when I first got them. To be honest, I never have been into skinny jeans though. Even when I was younger, I like fitted. But there's levels, isn't there? I mean, it's one thing getting diagnosed with hemorrhoids by a doctor. It's quite another thing when you get diagnosed with hemorrhoids by a group of lads on a night out. Although one had to spend, it's just waiting time, so every cloud. But another one of our friends, he's half French. He don't half love letting you know, though, doesn't he? I mean, despite the fact he's lived in England all his life, whenever he's referring to anything that's French cuisine, or even a French football player, always has to be in the proper French pronunciation, but in the most overly French accent ever. It's never Thierry Henry, is it? Oh no, it always has to be Thierry Henry. I think even French people go, what happened there? Did you just swallow a fly or something? What happened? He's often correct to me though. I can't ever say Eric Cantona without him saying, it's not Eric Cantona, is it? In France, they all say Eric Cantona. I mean, that's all very well, I'm sure they do. The thing is though, Steve, is we're not in fucking France, are we? If I'm down the pub with the lads talking about football in my Mockney southern accent, going out of football back in the 90s, the players you had in those days, Andy Cole, Ian Wright, Angia, no, this I don't know. I was wife, mate, if he'd ever take his wife out for dinner with him, though, if he starts choking on anything, if he's just sitting there going, mate, going, oh my God, I think your husband needs help. He's just ordering the wine. He'll be fine. Anyway, thank you very much for listening to the great crowd. Cheers, guys.